Hello and welcome to my channel. Thanks everyone for subscribing and liking. I really appreciate. I've only been an artist, a self-taught artist, for 10 years, since 2016. And if you'd like to learn how I became an artist, it's quite a story. It's called How Art Saved My Life, and it's about a dream I had prior to being diagnosed with breast cancer and losing my job. So go check that out in my videos. And in the meantime, for the last 10 years, I've been teaching myself and continuously growing and learning. And one of the things I like to do is learn about other artists and the history of art history. So I got these cards, Art Oracles, Creative and Life Inspiration from the Great Artists, from the St. Louis Art Museum. And I like to pull one a day. And I thought, I could just start sharing these with you. They're really interesting. I do just a real simple, I just pull straight from the deck, from the top. So it looks like we've got Artemisia. I hope I don't. Gentileschi. I'm not sure how to say that. But anyway, Artemisia. History has your back. Society stabs you in it. Use your talent like a weapon. Don't let convention confine you. So this book is good, but it's not in any particular order. So I have to kind of see, because it starts with Leonardo. Oh, good. There she is. Artemisia. I'm going to pass on how to say that last name. If you know how to pronounce that last name, put it in the comments. I appreciate that. Put a crack in the Baroque ceiling by painting one in collaboration with her artist father. Though denied important artistic education and experience on account of being female, she still pursued figure painting. Inspired by works of family friends. Caravaggio. Oh, her dramatic, sometimes violent works saw immediate recognition, but were then neglected until 1970s feminists stepped in. As a teenager, I'm going to just say Gentileschi took her art instructor to trial in a high-profile rape case. Wow. She won, but not without going through hell. Some read her biography into her subsequent paintings, which often depict biblical heroines kicking ass and taking heads. So Italy, 1593 to 1657. And so this was a real person. So since she mentioned Caravaggio the other day, yep, right there. I just started doing these cards again, and I saw Caravaggio. So let's just talk about him real quick. Caravaggio, because he's absolutely, above. Try to keep violence metaphorical. Adjust your eyes to darkness. A head on the shoulders is worth two in the hand. Okay. Let's see what this has to say. By today's standards, Caravaggio would have a medical diagnosis, a genius. He was also belligerent and homicidal. Wow. His frequent travels were due to law evasion, not wanderlust. Plague left him a young orphan. Immense talent won him high society's patronage. Like his life, his paintings are passionate and bloody contrasts. Light and dark, innocence and brutality, with lots of severed heads. Wow. Example, David with the head of Goliath. While killing it professionally, Caravaggio literally killed a pimp. Oh my gosh. And then made his final masterpieces as a fugitive and died shortly after being jumped by vengeful assailants who busted his face and eyesight. Classic Caravaggio, 1571 to 1610. So he was a little older than her. This is pretty interesting. So I'm taking that great art comes from pain, because especially in my journey, I'm a breast cancer survivor. I dreamt I was going to be an artist. I got diagnosed with breast cancer a week later. A week later after that, I lost my job and I became an artist. So maybe, perhaps, we've got a long way to go. Perhaps after I go through these again, I will create my own card and my own little booklet. All right. Thanks for hanging in there with some art history with, again, these are called the Art Oracles, Creative and Life Inspiration from the Great Artists. Very pretty packaging. Change your life with art. Consult the oracles today. That's cute. Cute. Anything on the back of this? Interesting. So Stay tuned, and I'm going to continuously read these one every day. And then, like I said, perhaps I'll create my own. All right. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And if you do know how to pronounce her last name, definitely put that in the comments, because I don't like to mess that up. All right. Bye.